Influencing people is one of the most significant undertakings you face as a leader. Oxford Languages defines influence as the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something, or the effect itself. When you have that sort of effect on others, you have power. Not a power born of coercion. Rather, a strength from within you that invites people to listen to what you have to say, gets them to want to work with you, prepares them to take the next step, and encourages them to share your vision. How do you become influential in your workplace? I've found there are a number of similar ingredients that fill the lives of the people who influence me most. Turns out these folks are also my heroes. Characteristics of a good influencer. We all hear about influencers now, thanks to social media. That type of influence has little in common with effective influence at work. Once you grasp what it feels like to be inspired by people who've made a defining mark in your life, you have a sense for meaningful influence, person to person. These 4 key characteristics distinguish someone as a person of influence. They are intentional. You can spot someone who is deliberate by how ready for action they are in their work and life. They prioritize what needs to be done throughout the day using efficient scheduling and keeping their sights on a long-term view. They also choose their words with care. When it comes to influencing, words matter. They prepare for their presentations with research and collaborate with others to offer their best in a given situation. And they do this consistently by practicing these behaviors on a regular basis with a daily routine. They connect. When you come into the space of someone who is influential, you are included. Sometimes you are asked questions, other times you're offered feedback, all to bring you into the loop, the circle of trust. This connection reminds you that while they are leading the effort, they do not choose to do it alone. This is why you are much more likely to want to collaborate with them and excited about the possibilities of what you might accomplish together. They are resilient. The influential person is aware that things don't always go as planned. When the unexpected happens, they are ready to dig in and find new ways to manage a situation. They are also willing to share this new strategy with their team. By taking calculated risks and revealing what they are facing, you know they are there for the long haul. The challenges are not debilitating, rather they offer the person of influence a chance to reframe, reboot, and come up with a new plan of action. They are lifelong learners. In the presence of a person of influence, you're keenly aware that they are one step ahead because of how they constantly choose to grow and learn. They never tell you they've arrived, because they know there's something that will interest them around the corner. It is this passion for growth that draws you to take that next course, stay up late to master a program, or read a fascinating book on your business. You are drawn to their level of enthusiasm as you see the impact of learning for the sake of learning. Act with integrity. When your actions stem from a core value of integrity, you are aligned with your whole self and coherent. From the Latin integer, a person with integrity is whole and complete. Acting with integrity means that you bring yourself with you wherever you are, at work, home, in the checkout line. You recognize that what you do has an impact on those around you. In addition, you are the same person, recognizable regardless of setting. Integrity also implies coherence between your values, your actions, your words, irrespective of context. Do what you say you're going to do. If your goal is to get others to count on you, honor your commitments. When you say you'll have a response by tomorrow at 9 a.m., have it in their inbox before that time. Should something prevent you from following through, let someone know that you're on it and when you'll be able to respond. When others feel that you are dependable, you become a reliable presence. Give others a voice. As much as you'd like to share your ideas, pause and ask for someone else to introduce or share a suggestion. Making sure those around you are heard and understood gives them the freedom to say what they want to say. You empower others by offering them this opportunity, and they will feel included in the process. Take care of yourself. In order to be present and lead the way for others to follow, check in with yourself on a regular basis. This involves physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Are you exercising and eating well? How about regulating your emotions? Who are the people you turn to when you need to talk? Do you take the time to be mindful and pause for reflection? When your needs are being met, you are far more likely to be aware of the needs of those around you. Be relevant with your skills. Being influential means staying up to date with the latest developments in your industry. You are ready to pivot, if necessary, when it's time to make changes. You are also, observably, aware of the change and embrace the constant of change. Stay focused on what matters. Removing yourself from minor issues and competition sets you apart as a person of influence. That's because you're much more interested in knowing what makes others tick so they can perform better and more effectively. You direct strategic steps that will take your team to the next level and do your work in a manner that demonstrates exceptional standards.